That would be Your Clothes, Sir, from The Urge. Another good song.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Is this album selling pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's doing all right.
That's nice.
Yep.
Your folks, they're proud, finally?
My mom watches MTV all the time looking for our video now.
Really?
Yep. Calling me on the phone.
She doesn't think you're on... so what did my grandma thought Loveline was on CNN?
Yeah.
My family doesn't have cable, so they're not quite sure what's going on.
Are you on the CNN?
Yeah. They got Wolf Blitzer over on MTV. All right. Drew?
Yep.
You ready to pile forward here?
Please.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yes, hello?
You're 19.
Yes, I am.
What's happening?
All right. The problem is my girlfriend, when we first started going out, she had a really high sex drive, and just now it is absolutely nothing, and it's really starting to concern her. She thinks there's a problem here.
How long have you guys been going out?
3 years now.
How long has this problem been present?
It has been present for about the last year.
Is she on any medication?
She's only on birth control.
Has that changed, the particular pill she's been on? In other words, did this coincide with starting that particular pill?
No, it didn't. It actually started a little bit before that.
Before she started the pill.
Mm-hmm. But so the pill didn't offer any change?
What do you mean, does it offer any change?
We're worrying that the pill may be adding to her lack of sex drive. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it is a possibility,
Okay,
because
so
it went down a little bit more after that.
All right, so she might want to change. The triphasic pills tend
Could you
to
go ahead and volunteer things when we're heading very... deliberately in a direction? Could you go ahead and jump in and help us a little bit, Chris?
So
Okay.
the triphasic pills tend to be the ones that enhance people's libido, so that she might want to switch to a triphasic
I think it's time
pill.
for Loveline recreation. Go ahead, Drew. My girlfriend's lost her sex drive.
Any medication?
No.
Is she on the birth control pill?
Yeah.
Did the onset of her lack of libido coincide with starting that pill?
No, she started a year ago.
But did it coincide with the initiation of the birth control pill?
No, actually, the lack of libido started before the pill.
Okay. Well, there are certain pills that she could try that might increase
Yeah,
her sex
I think that
drive.
may be a factor. I think the pill. Yeah.
It really dropped it down a whole nother notch,
Yeah.
didn't it?
There's low, and then there's rock bottom. Okay, Chris.
Hello?
Okay, we had to do that little Loveline recreation there.
Thanks.
We don't do it often. No, it's an honor.
All right.
All right. The other thing is there anything going on in the relationship? Something changing her
No,
feeling?
actually, no. We have a really great relationship. The only problem is this is really starting to concern her to the point where she ends up getting a little bit sick too from it. As far as sick from worry. From all of this.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
And is there anything we need to know about her as far as
Her past?
Yeah,
Her history?
any trauma?
No, none that I know of, and none that she's told me about. We've had a pretty open relationship. She's pretty much told me everything about her.
How old is she?
She's 19 too.
14.
Yeah.
Oh.
14.
How often do you have sex, or did we already ask?
Well, no, you didn't ask. When we first started going out, it was very often, almost every day.
All right, but you got to throw that out.
That doesn't count.
No, because everybody, especially you've been going out for 3 years.
Yeah.
Every 16-year-old, when you get together, you go at it like you got to turn your penis in at the end of the weekend or something. You know, I mean, you go insane. You can't count that, but 6 months into it, what were you? How often were you doing it?
It was still the same. It was still the same. It was
once a day.
Yes, that's why it's concerning her so much, because it was so often at first, and then all of a sudden, just one day, there was almost no interest.
And what are you at now?
Probably about once a month, if that.
Wow.
Ooh, dedicated
So
this,
that's
Chris.
why it's starting to concern her.
You got to worry that there is something changed in the relationship. I mean, women really, that is where an emotional change is manifest.
Okay.
So you got to try to give her an opportunity to explore the possibility that the importance of this relationship, the quality is changing.
I understand the quality's changing because he's getting it 10 times a year instead of 10 times a week. But what initiated the change?
Anything?
Well, that's the problem. See, that's the whole problem. She doesn't understand what happened, and neither do I.
Maybe she's afraid of, The pill, I don't know. Maybe
here's
you know, if you're using a condom before and you quit using a condom.
Here'd be here's my theory. I hate to say it, and this is barring that, you know, her grandpa didn't do anything weird to her and she's getting in touch with it now,
Right.
or brain tumor or something like that. Right. You guys got together when you're 16. You're now 19. You were sort of kids when you got together. You're now sort of adults, and the relationship may just be going south.
It may be drifting apart, and that would be realistic.
Now, a guy, when the relationship starts drifting apart, he wants more sex,
right?
Because he sees it drifting apart, and then he sees a long layoff. Lay off. You get it, Drew?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. The point is women, when women see the relationship drifting apart, everything just starts to slow down, and sometimes it just stops before they get off.
And particularly at that age, it's difficult to admit that. They're losing the relationship that was built largely on fantasy, the fantasy being that of lasting forever. Very painful to really admit that to themselves. So.
And you think you're going to be with that person
forever, and to come to grips with the fact that that was fantasy and that this is naturally coming to a close. How painful!
Right.
People would rather have it be a medication or the pill or something.
Right. Okay. I wouldn't. I don't know if that's the case, but I certainly. I certainly am a little bit suspicious about it. Okay. The urge is here, and we'll take a quick break and be back.